this is what we're trying to accomplish, and this is showing the negative side of this other society, and this is and this is our hero. It's our hero who's going to go do America's bidding and go over there, and you're like, okay. And those movies are successful, and so they continue this relationship, and you become a bit of a propaganda arm for the government, and in turn they don't fuck with you.
Joe Rogan has supported Shannon Sharpe, the host of Club Shay, after facing backlash following his viral interview with Cat Williams. The interview received widespread attention and criticism, but Rogan backed Sharpe, stating that it was not Sharpe's fault that the interview went viral. In that interview, Cat Williams had spoken truths about elite parties that many people are afraid to share.
What's more important to you, credibility or going viral?
A lot of times, Cam, I don't even know. I didn't know that it was going to go viral. A lot of these clips that go viral. I remember when I did Cam. I remember getting up and I turned back and I look at my Cat, and I look at my producer and he's shaking his head. I'm like, oh man, we done messed up. So I'm like, what did I say?
Yeah.
Did I say something? He like, this is gonna be the talk of 24.
No way.
On a podcast with Shannon Sharpe, he discussed the unexpected virality of his interview with Cat Williams Sharpe and expressed his surprise, saying that he had no idea the podcast would go viral.
This is gonna be viral for the whole year. I said, come on, man. I said, so I'm thinking at that point in time, Steve Harvey is my is my most viewed podcast. He's at 8 million. I said, you think we're gonna beat Steve? He's like, yeah. I'm hoping for 10 million.
Yeah.
That's all, Cam, if I get 10 million, I'm like, that's a pretty good interview.
Yeah.
Think about how few people that's in this space that interview people that don't get 10 million.
For sure.
So if I get 10 million, that's one of the biggest podcasts. Now, that's not Joe Rogan's numbers, but that's pretty good for an up-and-coming podcast. So I felt good.
On the Boss Talk 101 podcast, it was noted that Shannon Sharpe is likely to face backlash following his interview with Cat Williams. The podcast emphasizes that this criticism comes from jealousy and the general inability of some people to tolerate others gaining fame. It was noticed that Sharpe's rising prominence has made him a target for envy and negativity.
I seen Shannon Sharpe say a lot of people started to hate on him because of, that interview going up like that.
Well, why would they hate on him?
Cause, niggas hate. When you start, man, that nigga did all that, how much?
I get it though, but it's the internet. Once you start doing good, they gonna fight against you.
Man, all you gotta do is sit back and wait. They gonna hate on, they hated on Jesus.
Man, they hated on Jesus.
They gonna hate.
They hate on my kids, they went viral, and they ain't did nothing.
See what I'm saying?
No, for real.
They gonna hate.
On the Joe Boyne TV show, the hosts humorously commented on the overwhelming success of Shannon Sharpe's interview with Cat Williams, which garnered 10 million views in just one day. The interview part of Sharpe's Club Shay podcast went viral due to Williams' controversial remarks about different celebrities in Hollywood. Despite the backlash and criticism that followed, Sharpe has significantly benefited financially from the interview, making more than he did in any single year of his NFL career.
Cat Williams, Club Shay, Shannon Sharpe.
Crushed the buildings.
He did.
10 million in a day.
Woo.
And counting, still going up.
10 million.
Oh my Lord.
Triple platinum off rip.
He did an interview, way to start the year. I don't know if it's an interview, conversation, whatever you want to call it. What a way to start the year.
I ain't get that. My opinion was, I watched all these comedians get up there
And play with him.
and y'all been lying. You know what I'm saying? Because that was his thing. He's like, Shannon, you ain't called him to the carpet when he said this. You should have asked him. You know what I'm saying? I think he sat up there and saw all these people lying, and I'm gonna expose all of y'all for all of y'all bullshit.
Yeah, when I watch it, I try to find a chink in the armor. I try to find slurring and stuff. That shit went too fluent.
On Cam Newton's podcast, Shannon Sharpe described his interview. Style emphasizes that he likes to let his guests do most of the talking. Sharpe explained that the audience tunes in to hear the guest's view, not his, so he makes a conscious effort not to interrupt them. This method allows the conversation to flow naturally and ensures that the guests' voices and stories are fully heard, which Sharpe thinks is key to a successful interview.
I want people to be able to share their story, without me interrupting. I think sometimes people in our position that do what you and I do, they want to hear their voice instead of the guest. Well, I can go home and hear myself talk if I wanted to, if that's what I wanted to hear. I think for the most part that people tune in to watch my pod because they want to hear what the guests have to say. I let the guests speak. Is that for some reason people come to me and I don't look at them with judgy eyes. I have no predetermined notion or preconceived notions, and they open up to me.
Right.
That's what they're upset about. Because if you look at a lot of these people that's been on other podcasts, they don't do the views that they do when they come on Club Shay Shay.
Correct. Because that's a testament to you and the environment or the atmosphere that you give.
Yes.
It's very comfortable. People want to render their story in a way where, like you say, you let them talk.
Sharpe's interview with Cat Williams exemplifies his rising impact in the podcasting world. This success has sparked discussions about whether Sharpe's show could beat Rogan's in popularity.
3.7 million, 188K, 188K, 1.8 million, 1.9, 1.5, 3.1, 3.7 million. Woo!
Oh, Shannon Sharpe is thrilled right now. Trust me, this will not be the last great interview he has.
Yeah.
24.
Oh, this is
going to be a thing now.
No, like I said, no, we joked about Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Shannon could come for the throne.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, he really could.
Right.
I'm rooting for Shannon.
I root for Shannon too.
I'd be happy to root for someone in this.
Sharpe's approach to podcasting, which emphasizes allowing guests to talk freely and share their perspectives without interruption, has resonated with audiences and contributed to his show's rapid growth. Unlike many standard interviewers, Sharpe works on creating a conversational atmosphere, which has proven appealing to a wide range of listeners.
How you doing, Cat? We toast. And now I'm about to ask my first question, and he says, I want to tell you why I came. Okay, tell me why you came. He goes 30 minutes before I ask a question. Now, I could have easily cut him off.
Ella Portier.
Yeah, I could have easily cut him off, P-Mac. But if I'd have cut him off, maybe he loses his train of thought. Maybe he doesn't get to what he got to. He goes 30. Okay, now it's my time to get in here. Okay, where you from? But a lot of the stuff he was saying, you must have heard. You must have been. No, bro. I got my own thing. And what somebody else has going on, ain't got ish to do with me. That ain't my life. That doesn't pay my bills. So why am I worried about what somebody else is doing? Okay, you decide, fans, listening, watching. You decide whether or not you believe him. Was it tough hearing some of the things that he was saying? Yes, because I have a personal relationship with Earthquake. I've had Steve Harvey on the show. I consider him a friend. I've had Ricky Smiley on the show. Kevin Hart, I've been to his home. So to hear some of this stuff, but it's not my place to say, Cat, you got to stop. Oh, you wrong, or that's a lie.
On a recent podcast, Shannon Sharpe revealed that Cat Williams predicted the significant effect of their interview, stating that it would change Sharpe's life. Williams expressed his willingness to appear on Club Shay because of the comfortable environment he provides for his guests, allowing them to talk freely and sharply addressing the criticism he has been facing, attributing it to his rising fame. Sharpe acknowledged that people are going to hate on him because of his growing visibility and success. He stressed that such negativity often accompanies fame and success, but it won't deter him from continuing his work and speaking his truth. Sharpe thinks his role contributed to the views. If someone else were in his place, they might have edited or cut the interview, but Shay chose to post the full interview. It's great that he shared the unfiltered conversation for growth, showing that he will outperform other hosts. His promising trajectory has caught the attention of listeners, and many believe he's bound for success.
They squashed that. But to go back, I think Shannon Sharpe's trajectory can go towards the Joe Rogan realm. It's set up that
it's a different realm. I think Shannon has the potential to go bigger.
Whoa! I didn't even look.
I'm just looking at them as like they're just adding on to what's already a tremendous lane. That if you seize it, and they're making people like us, they're making the space more valuable. That's the word I'm looking for.
I think he does. He could be if he really.
Why you say that?
Because he's polished. He doesn't. He can do any interview, but he has a way for him that I don't know if he has the Southern market loves him, like we love him.
He's a Southern motherfucker.
Yeah,
East
we love
Coast,
him,
West Coast.
He can talk to most people, and Joe Rogan he kind of just he has a wide range, but it's still like a little there's a lane that he made for himself.
And you know what I noticed about Shannon Sharpe though, which when we have guests on. He don't give an opinion.
Yeah, that's the main
He
thing.
lets them guess.
Joe Rogan has opinions.
See, and when we get guests on, we're giving them the opinion.
In the competitive world of podcasts, Boss Talk 101 boldly claims that Shannon Sharpe reigns supreme with his insightful commentary, and Sharpe's rising fame aims to surpass Joe Rogan in the rankings.
Oh yeah, by podcast.
It's a different lane.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Okay, you said you're right.
Interviews by podcasters. Joe Rogan got the #1 with 54 million.
Yeah, with the interviews, I can.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That Joe Rogan is #1 with 54 million. He came out of nowhere and knocked somebody off that was number 33. He's 43 now, and I think he's gonna get that 54 because that's been like that for a long time. And he doing it in like 8. It's been 8 days.
I ain't know Joe Rogan was doing it.
Oh no, he the biggest. He was the first one I
Ain't
seen.
that Joe Rogan the one that made people eat the worms and stuff?
I don't know. He got $100 million dollars from. I want to see. Yeah, I think that was him. He got $100 million. The
host.
Yeah, that Joe Rogan.
He got $100 million. No, he about the top one was, but Shannon Sharpe look like he about to try to come up and catch him.
Man, Shannon, I don't know if Shannon gonna catch Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan on the other end.
That's gonna be his biggest interview ever.
No, I'm saying,
which one?
Shannon Sharpe. Yeah,
hey, if Shannon Sharpe want to pass Joe Rogan, he gonna put on the dress.
So you believe that?
I believe he gonna have to put on the dress. He want to pass Joe Rogan.
Wow.
I don't think so.
If he want to pass Joe Rogan, that's the only way.
I don't think so.
Phew. Shannon Sharpe passed Joe Rogan on the interview. Come on, man. Say.
He ain't that far from it.
He ain't that far from it. I think he'll pass him on that interview.
Shannon Sharpe, known for his charismatic presence and insightful commentary, is often hailed as a versatile voice capable of discussing a wide array of topics, much like Joe Rogan.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think that black people in the black culture need to start looking at Shannon Sharpe like the next motherfucking Joe Rogan. I think that Shannon Sharpe is that motherfucking me dope and talented to where Spotify need to be calling this nigga up to give him that Joe Rogan deal. That's how good Shannon Sharpe is, bro. He can talk about anything. You see him on this nightcap show. This man is just, he ain't no dummy. That motherfucker smart as a motherfucker. Same thing about Cat Williams. But yeah, Shannon Sharpe, bro. Shannon Sharpe, I love what he's doing. I can't wait to see his next step and where that's going to take him. I think he could be like a Joe Rogan.
Club Shay Shay is gaining attention for its bold and transparent approach, fearlessly showing everything. The show is praised for its bravery, especially with Cat Williams' candidness, making it a standout in today's media environment. This honesty and openness are resonating strongly with its growing audience.
Salute to Shannon Sharpe, though. Club Shay Shay be cooking. He is cooking, man. Club Shay Shay be fucking cooking. Like Club Shay Shay, the motherfuckers be going on there wilding, saying all types of shit. I mean, like I said, I don't think Cat Williams is lying.
But
I don't think it's a but. I think them some wild ass boys in fucking Hollywood.
No, they're wild boys.
And I think when you got that kind of power and you got that kind of money, you probably say shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I still don't know why he would want to suck a dick.
That's the crazy thing to me.
Yeah, and you have the ability to change somebody's situation. Why would you be sucking the dick?
Yeah.
That's what makes it even wilder. But maybe you're a comedian. Cat's a comedian.
So
that's a better bit.
It is a way better bit.
That's a better bit.
It is a better bit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was to say, Harvey asked me to do X, Y, and Z, we expect that.
He says something funny afterwards. He said, hell no, I didn't do that shit. Now I got to the table read, and there were 2 other black dudes there, and I was like, well, how the fuck y'all get into this movie?
In a live session, Ice Cube addressed Cat Williams' statements on Club Shay, acknowledging the honesty and truth of the Cat's comments.
What's cracking? It's your homie Ice Cube. Just wanted to address a few things. You know, everybody been checking out the internet. My man Cat Williams. You know, first of all, I just want to say, you know, we shot that movie over 20 years ago. So, you know, people have different perspectives and it's been a long time. I also want to say, you know, every comedian that I've worked with, every comedian that I've put in a movie, I only put them in the movie because I thought they was funny. I thought they was perfect for the part. I tried to put them in a position to win. That's what it's all about, you know. I don't, you know, I look at from, you know, Chris Tucker and Bernie Mac.
Shannon Sharpe stated that his style on Club Shay involves letting his guests speak freely from the start, despite this approach not being widely discussed before. The recent viral interview has sparked discussion, which Sharpe attributes to jealousy. He thinks the sudden attention and critique stem from others being envious of the show's success.